Hello. Um, this is a chess song explainer for the song I Do Not Run. It's based on the game by Gary Kasparov and Guy West. Gary Kasparov was world champion when I first got introduced to chess by my father, and I remember watching him defend his title against Nigel Short in the World Chess Championships. So I definitely wanted to include him on this album. I'll go through this game here that I chose. I did choose short games because it was easier to get chords to go along with the pieces and still have kind of some type of pattern without kind of running off the rails too much. So yeah, this game was played via Telex back in 1977. Guy West being in Australia at the time. So it's a very short game, and this is one of the important moves here. This supposed knight sacrifice, where Kasparov offers West this knight. The pawn can technically take the knight, but it would allow the queen to come to h5 and check, and that would be too dangerous with these two bishops waiting to join the attack. So Guy West decides to move the queen out of sight of the knight, but it allows Kasparov to use this move here, this other check, which also forks the rook this time, and the knight can't be taken by the queen because of this pawn move here, which opens the king to check. Kasparov knew this queen was needed on e2. That's why he put it there before making that knight move. Yeah, this is where Guy West resigned because he has no other good move. If he moves the king here, he loses his rook for nothing. And if he brings the king forward, which is the only other move, then he still runs into the discovered check. And he'll run into mate soon afterwards. I think this was the first move, and then eventually he gets caught. So he resigned on this move here, so, knight to c7 check. So how many moves? 23 moves. So 23 cards. I gave the knight the end is the C sharp minor. The queen is a G sharp, so another song with kind of the spooky ending thing, and also the similar. It has, but it starts on the major. I wasn't actually aware that happened 3 times in these songs, or not. Well, twice with the major element, but at least 3 times with spooky ending kind of chords. That type of progression. The song itself deals with Kasparov's kind of outspokenness against Vladimir Putin, so much so that he does not live in Russia anymore and doesn't feel safe to live there, which is not really a good thing to say about a head of state, that you don't feel safe speaking against them, so much so that you can't live in the country you were born. The name is not my name refers to him changing his name from Weinstein to Kasparov to avoid anti-Semitism in Russia. The song kind of makes reference to Putin and kind of dubious killings of people who speak out against him, poisons and agents. Yeah, and it's called "I Do Not Run," but just to counterpoint the 2 opening lines. Kasparov is still bravely speaking his mind honestly against Putin, even though it's a dangerous thing to be doing, it seems. Okay, I'll try and play you the song. My name is not my name. My home is not my home. Yet I stand where I stand. I do not run. It is from this place of beauty, this board of honored rule. We do away with tyrants. We do not suffer fools, and killing is done in the day. Face to face, blade to blade, no poison here to taste, no agent sneaks away. You are not a king, you that hides behind, you that clings to power with ever bloodied hand. My name is not my name, my home is not my home, yet I stand where I stand. I do not run. Thank you. That's my song dedicated to Gary Kasparov.